Good evening, everybody. Happy Sunday. This is D Chess. Glad to have you back. Oh, I hope you had a good weekend. It's been a busy one for me. It's been a good week, though. Really good week. I hope all of you can say the same. We had a little bit of cool weather, but now we're back to the heat, and we're back to the chess for tonight. I wanted to bring you a club game that I played with Christian. He had the white pieces, and this was I wanted to have the footage of it, but the footage wasn't that great. Just I couldn't get the right angle on it. Arms were in the way. The audio wasn't that great. You can see the game clearly, and I could have tightened in and all that, but I figured this would be a smoother way to do it, and for you to follow along with the evaluation. And I can make some vocal commentary as we go along. So what we're going to do is I'm going to leave it on the Opening Explorer. You'll see right there, and you can watch the eval over here. And we stay in database moves for quite a while. Now we're going to play the Scandinavian variation of the Alekhine defense. This is the first set of two games that Christian and I played. We'll just move along, and I'll show you what happens in the second one. We're going to call this tit for tat. I'll go ahead and tell you he wins this one. And he played well, played very well, and took advantage of some egregious mistakes on my part. But he played a very good game of chess. So we're going to start with E4. Now, the Scandinavian variation is just my favorite variation of the Alekhine. I've played the Alekhine a long time, and usually when you get, instead of that pawn push that it recommends to go further down the main line, when white brings out that knight, it signals that one of two things. Either they aren't comfortable playing Alekhine, they don't really know the lines, or they know the Scandinavian variation, one or the other. Either way, the Scandinavian variation creates some really interesting ideas. Now he's supposed to push this. It wants him to push the pawn, but I prefer. In fact, it would have been really cool if he does, because it would give me really wild tactical lines. But he takes, knight takes, knight takes, and the queen. So everything's equal, obviously. Now he has this little d3 pawn push. And just bringing our development out here. Pin the knight to the queen. I'm trying to put pressure on the knight. Why is it not moving? Ah. There we go. Okay. He's putting the question to the bishop. Now, my idea right here is I wanted him to push the pawn on this pawn here. I wanted him to push it so that I could, oh, actually, hold on. We'll get to that. Now, that was my first mistake, as you can see by the evaluation. I had an idea. I obviously saw that the queen was under attack, but I also saw that I miscalculated And I didn't realize how badly I miscalculated until I put it through the evaluation. I knew it was going to be a queen for queen trade if he took, but you're playing humans. You take chances. I knew I knew I was going to lose material. I didn't realize it was this bad of an eval. But like I said, you're playing humans. You take risks. It was a rapid game, so. But he didn't quite take advantage of the situation, as you can see, which allows me to, let me get off that. It allows me to more or less get out of danger. You can see as the engine evaluates. Now let's slide over so that you can see what Stockfish is saying. You can see the evaluation along with the analysis lines. You can always rewind these if you want to take a further look at it. This is all for learning purposes. So you wanted me to take the rook, and I should have. But if you see that was a big blunder. It went from a -2. I had a -2.7 advantage. I should have took the rook. You see Stockfish evaluating. He wants to kick the queen away, and he does. Makes the right move. I want to trade queens so that I can get this pawn on d5 and hold some pressure in the center and push it up towards promotion. Defend the pawn. Attack the rook. Where's he going to go? And he makes the right move there. Threatening that pawn. Protect it. Now we got this, just your basic rook pawn endgame. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3. I'm up a pawn. I got a 2.3 advantage. And Christian's a fighter. He's a slugger. He likes to fight. I would take you over here, but there's nothing to look at. Let's see. Let's go over the moves. Let's leave it on Stockfish so you guys can look at the evaluation and the alternate lines. So Rousseau, I plan to push that D pawn, but he's very good tactically on getting around, making the proper moves. So protect the push, but check, slide over. He's very slick on getting over there and defending that promotion. I was pretty proud of that. Now it's time to get the big boy into the fray. Snatch a little pawn because I knew I was going to lose it. The promote pawn was gone, so. Now it's time to attack on the queen side. I'm sorry. Yeah, his queen side. What am I saying? His king side. I'm sorry, guys. It's been a long weekend, so bear with me. Comes in threatening my pawns on my queen side. This does two things. It protects, three things actually. It adds protection to this pawn right here. Attacks this pawn. It defends this pawn. So rook is a good multi-purpose tool. So now try to make him deal with two sides of the board. Make your opponent try to make your opponent deal with multiple areas of the board if at all possible. See, I was willing to let him have that pawn. He didn't take it. And I should have took the pawn, but as you can see, I didn't. Because I want to open that up. I'm not worried at all about my pawns on that side of the board. You can have it. And that's all I was thinking. You can have it. You can have it. Get my king over here, add some protection, get that pawn in there. See, that was a wasted move, obviously, because I end up on that square anyway, as you'll see. Actually, what I meant to say, I attack the rook anyway, as you see. And this is my first mistake. What Stockfish recommends right there, I should have done. But I made the promotion, which is great. Now I got a queen. And we have tunnel vision. Isn't that good? Oh, that check looks so great. You know, I reached over the board and I was searching for the queen. I got it, and I just saw that move, and but you know, like I say, tunnel vision. We all get it. It happens. I went from, let's see, what was the evaluation on that? It went from, yeah, an eval of negative 2.4 to, look at that. No, white mate in 13 in an instant. That just goes to show you, in an instant, tunnel vision. Watch every move. Look at every move. You always beat yourself. I can never stress that enough. You always beat yourself. The game was in the bag. Had it. Did exactly what I wanted to, except that one crucial moment. And he took advantage of it. He saw, he immediately saw the mistake. He defended the central promotion attempt very well. Got to give it to Christian in this game. But I am about to put up, I'm not going to post the entire thing. It'll be in the next video. I'm going to upload it after this one. I'm not going to do the whole game because it's getting late tonight, but I do want to get it up on there. So let me get this uploaded to you guys. I hope you enjoyed the game and learned a little something from it. Like I said, the Alekhine defense, Scandinavian variations, are really interesting line, really interesting positions that derive from it. So congratulations to Christian at Jacobswell Canon Chess Club night on his victory. And I will show you my revenge in the next video. Until then, see ya.